What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. As you can see right here, we got an awesome little package right here, and as you can tell by this video, it's going to be a sweet unboxing. Sorry if my hair is a little crazy. All I've been doing was staying inside and really just been in my bed doing my classes, online classes, stuff like that. So yeah, excuse the messy hair. Sorry my table's a little messy here. Got some Q-tips. I've been cleaning reels, and if you were wondering what I've been doing during this whole crazy coronavirus situation, I've been cleaning reels, sorting out, my bass fishing stuff that's back here, my fishing stuff in general back here, and just a bunch of stuff like that. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to go out and get to go fishing, but I'm going to do the best I can to get out and go fishing for you guys and film some content like that. Anyways, but yeah, let me go ahead and clean it off my desk here, and we'll talk about this nice package. If you didn't know, this is the kit that I clean with. It's the Ardent Real Clean Kit. You can get this at Academy. It's pretty good stuff. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about this box. Now, this isn't like $200,000 or $2,000, whatever, $1,000 worth of stuff. It's not much, but you're not going to sit through here and watch a boring video. I'm not going to be like, oh, I got this, yada yada, and I got this, yada yada. No, I'm going to tell you what I got, why I got it, what am I going to use it for, and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and get into it. Also, be sure, if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button and leave a like on this video and share this video with your friends. And make sure to go follow me on Instagram and Fishbrain. They will be popped up down right here. It is the same username, 806Angler, so make sure you go follow me down below. Anyways, enough talking, let's get into this dang video. Got my trusty unboxing knife here. Let's see what we can do. Ooh. Alright, so let's go ahead and open this puppy up. Uh-oh. Make sure I don't cut myself first. Boom. Oh yeah. Handy dandy knife did the job, and I didn't cut myself, so this is a great start to the video. I'd say so myself. Opening the box here, and as you can tell, we got some line to begin with. So yeah, what do we have here? We got the good old, what is this? Yeah, we got the good old receipt. This packaging thingy, I don't know what these are called, but that doesn't really matter. Right there, as you can see, like I said, we got some lines. We'll talk about the line here in a minute, but if you didn't see, we got some other stuff in there as well, very small stuff. We're gonna go ahead and start this video talking about these jigs. Alright, now right here, I'm gonna set this box over here. So right here we got the Strike King Bitsy Flip. I got two, the black and blue, and then I got I call this green pumpkin. I don't know what the actual color is. I'm pretty sure it's just green pumpkin. I love to flip into trees and stuff like that, and I mostly do that with Texas rigs, and I've always wanted to get some flipping jigs to do this as well, so I'm going to try and do that with some flipping jigs. And these are the 1/4 of an ounce, which is perfect. That's what I recommend using for trees, the stuff I flip at least. That's what I use for my Texas rig weights as well. 1/4 of an ounce, but we'll get into that on another video. But yeah, 1/4 ounce mini flipping jigs, obviously for dirty water, cleaner water. In some of my lakes, the water is like super murky. Like, I'm talking chocolate milk water, but they'll still hit the green pumpkin even without it tipped with anything, like it's not dyed or anything, and they'll still hit it. So as you can see, I got Suffix Pro Mix, and I got four spools of Suffix Pro Mix. I got the 12-pound test, I got the 20-pound test, I got 14-pound test, and 17-pound test. Now, if you have been watching my videos here recently, you've noticed that I've been fishing with Berkley trialing big game, and I said that I was going to test it. Well, you're probably wondering, why did you get more line if you've already been testing line? Well, to tell you the truth, the stretch of time that I was using it, I wasn't impressed by it. And I absolutely missed my Suffix Pro Mix line. And as many of you guys know, I absolutely love this line. I've been using this line for about maybe 3 or 4 years. I just absolutely missed it, and this line just worked wonders for me, and it's amazing line. And I'll get into that here in a minute. So yeah, I got 4 spools of line. I'm going to break down what each of these lines are going to be used for. So let's go ahead and get into it. So starting it off with 17-pound test. 17-pound test I usually use for spinnerbaits. Now usually I would go with 15-pound test. I wanted to get something a little bit thicker, so I went with 17-pound test Suffix Pro Mix for all my spinnerbaits and stuff like that. Right here we got 20-pound test. Now 20-pound test I will also use for spinnerbaits on occasions, but I use this for my flipping setup. For my flipping setup, I usually use 20-pound test, and I got, I believe, 50-pound test braided line. So I will be putting this as the leader on there. Right here we got 12-pound test. Now the 12-pound test, I only use it for crankbaits and stuff like that. I really love using 12-pound test for crankbaits. I used to use 12, but I just really like 12-pound test a little bit better, especially sometimes when you're fishing crankbaits around structure. Like I did this past summer, I did that. So I wanted a little bit thicker line for that. 12-pound test will still allow you to dive deep enough, so you don't have to worry about that. And finally, we got 14-pound test. I'll be doing a lot of things with the 14-pound test. Will be anything from Texas rigs, Mojo rigs, swim baits, weightless baits like a weightless fluke, weightless swim baits, and maybe a spinnerbait on occasions, or a chatterbait as well. The 14-pound test basically is just going to be on my all-around rod, where I literally use almost anything except for crankbaits on that thing. So let's talk about the reason why I really got Sufix Pro Mix monofilament. Monofilament has a ton of stretch. They have a ton of memory. And this is where I'm going to get in why I didn't like Berkley Trilene. I'm not trying to bash them in any way. I just didn't like their product. I wasn't impressed with it. And I think that Sufix Pro Mix is the better way to go, in my opinion. Sufix Pro Mix has very little stretch for monofilament. Like, it's amazing. In many cases, you need that, where you have very little stretch. Whenever you're fishing deep and fishing those Texas rigs and you get in those big hook sets, you want something with very little stretch. And that's why I absolutely love the Sufix Pro Mix monofilament. Since fluorocarbon is really expensive, you know, right now I'm trying to stay on a budget a little bit. So I go with the Sufix Pro Mix because, like I said, it has very little stretch. And also, let's talk about the memory. The memory, it has very little memory. Now, when you pull out a spool of line and you're getting ready to spool it, it starts to go all over the place like that and starts coming off the spool. With the Sufix Pro Mix, it does not do that, and I'm going to demonstrate that for you right now. Alright, so I got the tape, and it is completely off. As you can see, this line is not going anywhere, and it's not coming off the spool like crazy and getting all tangled up like a lot of monofilament does. And look, you take it off, boom. Very little memory. Now, it's got a little bit of twists here, but usually the line will start coming off the spool like crazy. You get it on your rod, you usually have to break it in, or break your line in, as I would call it. And with this line, you don't really have to do that because it has very little memory and very little stretch, and that's why I absolutely love this line. Very little stretch and very low memory for it being a monofilament line. And the price range, you just can't beat it. $4.99. Depending on what you get, it's $4.99. I believe 20 and 17-pound test is $5.99. But anything above, I want to say maybe 17-pound test. Let me check the receipt. Yeah, 17-pound test, and the 20-pound test was $5.99. Anything above 17-pound test is $4.99, but that's still an amazing price. Now, the Berkley Trilene was around $6.74, $75, 70 something dollars, something like that. So it was around $7. And for $4.99 to $5.99, you're getting a much better product, in my opinion. I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff back in here. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, make sure you drop them down below in the comments section. Let me know what you think of this video. Would you like to see more unboxings and stuff like that? I know I'm definitely going to be ordering some more stuff in the future off of Tackle Warehouse. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the subscribe button, leave a like on this video, share this video with your friends, and we'll see you on the next one. Tight lines, guys!